Hey there, hope you're doing okay. So I've jumped on here and given a lot of posts in recent days talking about how difficult those of you with eating disorder are finding the lockdown period and the state of pandemic and how challenging it is for your behaviours. But I also think it's really remiss of me not to mention those of you that have reached out and said, actually, you're finding this as a chapter for motivation, a chance to look at the way you've been leading your life going into the pandemic and looking at how you want to emerge out of it and how you want to try and find this as a period to embrace a new chapter and find a way to move forward beyond the pandemic and live a fuller, happier, healthier life. So to those of you that are doing that and are using this as a time to be more motivated and to look at what does recovery need to have over these coming weeks in order for you to be in a healthier condition on the other side of lockdown, well, heck, round of applause to you. That's fantastic. What I'd really like from you is any kind of questions or queries that you have that you are finding difficult while you're dealing with that motivation and desire to be recovered. So rather than kind of how are you finding it stuck in the mire of your eating disorder, what is it that you're finding are the daily challenges as you set forward to overcome your eating disorder? One of the things that I was discussing with someone last night was about the battle of the bloat. It's real. It can feel really awful when you're initially starting to eat more, perhaps exercising slightly less, and your fluid consumption is changing. All those issues can start to cause your digestion to go into a bit of a meltdown. What I would say in brief, and I can do a bigger post about this, is the way you beat the bloat is keep eating, keep drinking, keep moving through it. Because it is real, and all this muscle atrophy that's happened to your digestive system while you have caused it to do very little work because you haven't been eating enough, suddenly as you start to re-emerge through this and as you start to ask your body to do more by way of digestion, it's going to find it more difficult. But the only way through that is to keep eating, is to keep going, and do keep your fluid intake up as well. That will balance out, the bloat will ease. Obviously, there are day-to-day things that you can do to make life a little bit easier. Hot compresses, hot water bottles will become your friends. Peppermint oil, some people find that's really useful. Soothing with a kind of, massage to get rid of that sort of just discomfort feeling. Try that for yourself. Do keep eating fats. So fat really will help to start moving food through your system more. But keep going, don't give in to it. Don't think, oh my goodness, my stomach's starting to bloat, so, that just tells me I need to stop. No, absolutely not. What it tells you is for so long you weren't using those digestive muscles, but the minute that they start to get more regular daily use, that digestive bloat will ease, but you really have to bear with it. And it will be a slow process. I suffer from something called gastroparesis, which is about the kind of impact of that slowed down digestive approach that has been caused by many, many years of eating disordered activity. But all that over time starts to ease. The single thing you need to focus on now is maintaining that motivation to get recovered, to achieve a fuller, healthier, happier life. And that does require putting the hard work in around your eating. I hope that helps a little, but do drop me any questions or queries that you have. Have a good day in the meantime.